Alright, I think we should be live, everyone. Yep, we should be live. Alright, welcome to the stream, everyone. Something very different. Look, I'm not as passionate, obviously, compared to the AFL, but I tried something a little bit different, given Saints are 4-0, they've won their last 4 games, and they're actually decent chances finals. I'm going to watch this game anyway, so I figured why not stream it. Like, what else is there to do on streams nowadays in the off-season? I figured this is something different, and I'm leading into this one with no expectation. So if we have... if we can get an average of 60, genuinely I'll take it. If it's less than that, I don't care. But even if people here don't really care about AFLW much, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to watch the game. Just have a bit of a chat. I'm obviously going to watch the game because I've actually been watching a few as of late. And the Saints are actually up decent now, so if they win this, I think they're in the top 8. So, yeah, should be alright. Should be not too bad. Far out. That bot Rick's account, still in the chat, needs to leave, to be honest with you, because it always causes havoc. A few people are rolling in. We got 50 now. That's not genuinely not bad. If we can hit the 100 mark, I'd be considerate of maybe doing another one. But I don't think I'll be doing any more this season, so maybe next season. This is like a testament to see who here actually has any interest in the AFLW. I'm actually in Fremantle right now. Might try and watch the game from the outside. Props. Yeah, no, thought I'd give it a bit of spotlight. Hopefully we don't get too many people come in and shit on it. I don't really want that. If Saints make finals do a vlog, I probably won't. I wouldn't travel interstate for an AFLW game unless maybe it's a grand final that I consider it. But if the Saints make finals and it's an interstate final, I'll stream it. How about that? But I'll go if it's in Victoria because again, there's not really... Like, I haven't had much of an eventful weekend at all. So this is one of the top things I've done all weekend, which is not much. Bonnie says my son's jersey came out of the locker clear from the mail. It's good. Want a better finishes high on the ladder, Saints. See, now we don't know if people are talking AFL. I'm assuming AFL. Yeah, I'll take a bet with you. I don't really want to take bets with randoms and chat. It won't really account for much. But I have a strong feeling Saints will finish higher than the Dogs next year, to be honest. Although I'm not as confident that I'll make finals as some other Saints fans might be. Do you like those logos someone designed? I can't really see it though, to be honest. It looks okay from afar, but I can't really see it that much. We've hit the 60 viewer mark. Oh, if we can stay consistent on the 60 viewer mark, I'll be alright with that. Banana kids in chat, I'm alright. No, I'm pretty excited for something different, given this game I watch. Let's just hope it's not a boring one, you know what I mean? Like, I hope it's a high quality, relatively high scoring, maybe a close game for the neutrals if anyone's actually going to be watching it. Then the Dons and Saints make finals. Yeah, I think the Dons make finals. What's the ladder in the AFLW? I know Fremantle, who are playing, are mid-table to the... They're 13th, they've only got 3 wins, so they're not amazing. That's why I think that the Saints are going to win by 6. That's my tip. But I don't think it's going to go over 12. It normally isn't for the like relatively close sides on the ladder. But if it's a Melbourne v a West Coast, then that's a smashing. Yeah, I doubt Manny McCallum would have expected a stream like this, but why not? I was always considering it leading into the week after the Saints won against... Who did we play? Giants? I'm like, that's 4 in a row. It's significant. It's probably the most significant St Kilda game ever. Sharing the stream. Cheers, mate. No, anyone who wants to share it around, that'd be great. Maybe boring on TV will be different. It's better it's better in person. I don't watch the AFLW though, apart from the Saints games this season. I maybe watched 1 or 2. It's just on in the background. So I follow the scores, but I haven't really been watching the games. So yeah, this is going to be one of the few games on TV I'll be watching. Will I go to the Saints Brisbane? Yeah, most likely. Yeah, unless I've got something on, I'd go to the RSCA games because it's close. And it's cool, right? There are people there. Some are better than others, to be fair. Would have thought they'd add more rounds since there's 18 in the comp. Yeah, they should be adding more rounds, I feel. But they're not going to have it fixtured whilst the AFL's on as well, unlike other codes. So you can't really be having the games last that much longer than start of November and all that, or whenever the season finishes. Because you're pretty much playing the games in summer and it's not ideal for the players. You don't have to spare, mate. Seriously. But next year I will be doing more St Kilda live streams for the AFL, so just stay tuned for that. A bit of a glimpse of what to come. So I haven't supported a side in any AFL/AFLW comp in a stream in over a year and 5 months, so ages. Good idea to do in the off season. Yeah, there's nothing to stream in the off season. There wouldn't be anything else really that I could think of. Although in saying that, if I streamed an IRL going to KFC, I can probably guarantee that would perform better, which is weird. You want to come to the Saints Lions game, but I'm an athlete. You haven't been to a single one. I'm kind of surprised. No Sammy at an AFLW Saints game. He's always at quite a few. Hope we don't get smashed against Brisbane. If the Saints beat Freo and then beat Carlton, they make finals, I'm pretty sure, with how close it is from like 6th to 13th. I could have put a ladder up on the top, but I couldn't really be asked putting up a live ladder graphic. Yeah, I could stream a couple of the test. I'm not really that great when it comes to like cricket commentary though, and sometimes I can find it boring sitting for 8 hours streaming the test. Especially if the chat is really dead, which sometimes that is the case for cricket streams when people aren't as interested. Sometimes I get really crappy viewers and I just don't really enjoy it. I can consider it. I'll do a couple of streams up in America or whatever, maybe a BBL game in America, because that'd be actually just really unique. A unique experience. Is that a new scoreboard? Kind of. It's similar to the old ones for the AFL season, especially in the finals, but I've decided to just change it up a little bit for AFLW. Yeah, I'll be going on NBA game. I don't think I'll be allowed to film though. I got told copyright reasons you can't film an NBA game. Apparently. Go to HQ and Sportsnut. I wouldn't put it out of the question of getting people on a call, to be honest. However, if this was a St Kilda AFL game, there's not a chance in heck I'm going to get people on a call because it ruins my enjoyment factor. You can film yourself, but not the... Yeah, well, I don't really want to just film myself, though. You got to film a bit of gameplay. So that's why I don't think a standalone video is happening. Although, I'll definitely include it in something. But I don't think a standalone is happening. Luke has now messaged me because of... Fuck him. He actually woke me up with a good 6 to 7 group chats he made over the last day. Wealth Relaxin, Boris Vida, welcome. And there's the first person to give AFLW shit. You don't need to do that, mate. It's something different. Supporting the girls. I'll count it in my head. I'm not going to talk about it heaps, though. Luke prevented me from getting... You realise you could have left that chat so much earlier. That's what I did.
190.
The game's on K, right? Because if it isn't, then I'm kind of screwed.
The list in the 2020 draft and has been
Yeah, it is.
a welcome return for Nick Del Santo's team this season.
Cool. Alright. It's on the phone, though. It's really, really tiny. I went to an AFLW Western Derby in January. I'm in Adelaide next week. Too bad you're not at the Adelaide this week. Would have been half interesting with what Marmalade did at the hockey. The Adelaide... What team is it? The Adelaide Fire or some crap. Well, for those that are tuning in, let me know if you're going to be putting the game up on the screen or if you're just going to be following along with me. If you can't be bothered actually be bothering putting the game on. But it's on Fox Footy, KO and all that. So, you know, it's definitely capable of watching it. Up the Saints. Yep, up the Saints. First Saints game I've streamed in ages. I know it's not an official St Kilda AFL game, but still. So yeah, if we average under 60 viewers, there's no real point in future streams like this. I've considered. Can I call for... The game starts now, so there's no pre-game, Banana Kid. Let me just reverse this. How can I loop this? Where's the footy timer? Just give me a sec. I don't. Maybe, mate. There we go. That's what I want. And I don't really want... Jeez, the Sirens weird at that ground, that Freo Oval. Obviously I've never been. Alright, this is new. AFLW stream, 43 viewers, not surprising. I don't really care. I actually couldn't care less about viewers that much, as long as the chat's half decent. Shit. Freo score the first goal. Whoever that player is, score the first. 6-0. Good for the neutrals, I guess, if anyone's watching. Sound of... Yeah, I know. It's weird. It is weird. I don't think the Saints got a touch in that passenger play. Coast Club, I don't know if that's you or not, but hello. $50 that Bulldogs finished higher than the Saints in the ladder. You can say that, but we're not putting any money on it, mate. So, yeah, sure. I'll probably... I reckon I've made a few bets with Bulldogs fans last year saying that they wouldn't make it top 8 or they wouldn't finish higher than us. And I think I'd be making quite a bit of money if they actually stuck to their word and followed through with the bet. If you've just tuned in, hit the like button. I know it's an AFLW stream, but still. Oh, that's right. They're Wally-up for today, the Dockers. I don't care. I don't want to be uncultured or anything like that, but I only realise now, so I'm not going to be bothered changing the graphics or calling them Wally-up. I'll just call them the Dockers instead. This is the first time I've watched an AFLW game without Pepsi. Yeah, well, it's a good thing, mate. You probably should be watching more without Pepsi. I'm going to miss these live reactions, though. I know sometimes they're not that great, even if the games are bad, but I do miss them. So maybe the cricket ones have to return in some facet. I don't want to stream in front of Indians, though. Do you see Port out of draw? Yeah, I didn't watch the game. I did see it, though. This isn't a good start for the Saints. I don't think I've noted one player, because I don't know many of the players. I don't know many aside from the St Kilda team. I know a few, but I probably couldn't name more than 5 Freo ones. G'day, Xavier. How's it going? Indians just spam links. Well, you can't really spam links. If you're a mod, it won't let you. Oh, sorry, if you're not a mod, it won't let you. The crowd is diabolical, to be completely honest with you. Like, I know Freo aren't going great in the AFLW, but normally Freo crowds are higher than that. For the stream's sake, obviously some rage. I don't know if I'll be raging. It depends though. If it's close in the last quarter, I'll get pissed off. But I don't really rage that much. I won't really rage that much. Surely the timekeeper doesn't forget to start the timer again. Yeah. I just realised on the broadcast. Oh, this is a Channel 7 game as well. On the broadcast, it's stuck on 16 minutes 33. I mean, I know it's not the AFL, but surely still be committed to your fucking job. Someone's getting fired if they don't... Because now no one's going to know how much time there is left if no one's recording it on the screen. Aaron Phillips and Gemma Houghton. Yeah, I know them. That's about it, though. Oh, there's Ashley Saint, I think. That's her name. She plays for Port. I wonder if that's going to have any effect for the actual game, though. Does that mean that the quarter's going to last longer? Surely not. It's the broadcast. They've got their own ones, I reckon. But now we don't know how long there is to go, which sort of sucks. Why did Mike Can't Josh get hit in? Oh, I wonder why, mate. You shouldn't have said that. You should have just not even mentioned it, mate. Yeah, Dur's my sister as well. Zay finds her really hot, which is a bit odd. Lucky didn't stop in the last quarter. Let's time him out. Let's time Josh out because he comes in and complains, so we might as well time him out. If he wants to join and just chat normally, then he can do that. Yeah, it's a really rubbish crowd, all the goals. I wonder if there were anyone that made the trip overseas. You wouldn't expect there'd be many. Yeah, she's like 19 or something. This clock's pissing me off. Same. You would think that the official broadcast would have its own clock running, but they don't. And in contrary, a streamer like myself at least has a clock running. Loser, loser, loser. I wonder if that was Josh. Oh, shit. I just unhit him. I'll hide him again. Carter, you're bored. You're watching AFLW. Mate, I'm not going to answer that. If I was bored, I wouldn't stream this game, mate. Seriously. It's St Kilda. I actually care. Unlike some other people. What is with the spammers today? It's honestly probably mild. You'd probably have more spammers if this was an AFL game. Is this Bowers? I'm only saying that. It's one of the few I know. You think after a goal, after a centre bounce clearance, they're going to surely reset the clock, but I don't want them to score here. Saints have started terribly. They haven't got an inside 50 at all. YouTube full-time. No, YouTube's not full-time for me. I've actually gotten a job as well at Woolies just very recently, so especially for the off-season, that's going to be useful because there's not a chance YouTube's full-time in the off-season. It could potentially become like almost a full-time wage during the footy season next year, but not during the off-season, mate. Oh, you can thank my sister for that because she used to work there, so she sort of helped me out. If you got a contact, it's not that hard. Will you see Tim Watson there? Maybe. I hope he doesn't shop there, though. I really hope I don't see anyone I know. I don't know subscribers see me. And if they do, just don't be dickhead. Now just his first quarter. Yeah, I know, it's stupid. When's the first shift? I'm not sure. Maybe in a couple weeks. A few weeks. I've also got my peace test on Thursday. I was meant to go on a drive today, and I didn't. Which is shit, actually. So, if I don't go on at least 1 or 2 more drives, I don't think I'll pass the test with the car I'm supposed to drive. Is that O'Sullivan? And she scored a banana. She scored a banana. Give that banana back to a monkey. For fuck's sakes. 13-0. Come on. The one time I just... Actually, every single time the Saints play interstate, we are rubbish. We start terribly. 13-0. Freo playing their best footy, according to the commentators all year. You're working at 4 today. We should start earlier. You work at well, I think I know where you work. I won't say it if you don't want it to be said on the stream, but it has to do with making burgers. I'll say that for a fact. Coming back to D&L. Jeez, I haven't heard a D&L joke in a very long time. They've pretty much dried up. The jokes in the community have changed, probably for the better, because I don't think the D&L jokes were great. I will be pissed off if the Saints lose this game, and especially if they get smashed after 4 in a row. That will piss me off. Been at Case for 3 years and I hate it. Well, you could look for other jobs while still working at KFC. Like, if you really hate it that much, then you can easily just look for another job and still be working at KFC until you get accepted for a new one. Yeah, basically, gross. Not even Geordie makes D&L jokes anymore. Saints have had probably 10% of this possession. I actually have never seen a more one-sided start to a game in quite some time. And 50. Yeah, we're not winning now. We're not winning after considering the first 3 away. Fuck's sakes. That actually pisses me off. Good on you, Blue Moo. You don't know what I want to do. Well, we're not going to get your first selection's probably going to be retail again. Like, you're probably only going to be working retail, so just look for what's available. Go and like Seek or whatever. Or Indeed. Freo kicked the first 3. Not the start I wanted. Colm, you can't celebrate. Yeah, actually, I don't think that the chat, anyone who does support Free in the AFL but hasn't followed a single game all year, cannot be celebrating their start. All the goals are pretty annoyed. Yep. No, you care. I know you care. You don't know one player. Well, that's kind of bad, to be honest with you. And I'm saying that not because like you don't have to watch if you don't want to, but like the amount of AFLW advertisement that you see just whilst watching the footy, the fact you can't even name a single Freo player is pretty bad. Like I'm not going to lie. If you call yourself a true Freo fan or a true fan of any club at the AFL, you should at least name 3 AFLW players from that same side. I was frustrated because I couldn't watch the Swans women's yesterday. Malloy and Gardner are freaks. Yeah, they smashed the Bulldogs. That was pretty surprising. Yeah, well, that stat doesn't surprise me. This is a mistake. Will I regret this stream, or will I be very glad I ended up streaming it? Here's a chance. Inside 50. 1-on-1. Where's the bounce? Where's the camera? It's back. Conti, yeah, but for Richmond, that's easy. I can name heaps of Richmond players because they're so popular. I got the job at Grilled so quickly. I applied for the job at 11 PM on Tuesday and then going to message. And you're already working. When did you apply? Because surely you have to go through training. At least might be maybe not that long ago, but still. There we go. Saints free kick. Do you know what you're going to be doing at Grilled? Are you going to just be cooking? Or like serving? Or a bit of both? Ella Friend, I know she's alright. She seems like a pretty decent player. Alright, regardless, needs to kick this for St Kilda to make a game out of this. Otherwise, I'm streaming a dead rubber. Goal. Come on, let's go. Saints on the board. Needed that. And I've just fucked the camera up as well in the process. Oh, it's because it's not even the camera's fault. It's the tripod's fault. Look at that. The tripod's on an angle. Just move the... It's not straight. I need to move that. The tripod's not locked into position, which is not at all good. Can this lock into position? Seriously? Ella Fredden. I wonder if Scoops is watching this game. You would think so. Like, he's pretty big on the AFLW as well. So, unless he's like working, then he'd be watching it. You worked past closing time Friday, and we locked up. We locked inside the building when our shifts were up. It's kind of like what happened to Marto and Blake after the Giants game. Competition with Mr. Saints fan. Yeah, I hope he's not annoyed at me. He thinks apparently that I've scheduled the stream because he scheduled it, but why would I do that? Why would I go out of my way to do it just to annoy Saints fan? 2 weeks going into traineeship and I'll be doing everything eventually. Oh, okay, right. I work past closing time. Are you filming a weekly vlog right now? No. I don't have any cameras to film. I am filming bits, but I haven't filmed much at all. I've done nothing that's entertaining this week, so I'm kind of not sure how that's going to pan out. I'll still get a weekly vlog out soon, but I don't release it every week now. I'm not sure, Michaela. Maybe in a couple of weeks, probably. I'll have to complete training first, though. Look at Mr. Saints fan's scoreboard. I don't think I want to. I'll look at it at quarter time. Jay Tomo, how's it going, mate? Yeah, welcome to all the people that have just joined the stream. Feel free to stick around. You don't have to be watching the game or anything like that. I get you don't give a shit. But in a way I do, because St Kilda are on a 4 in a row winning streak. Here we go. There's a chance for the Saints. Through the middle. I do not rate Fremantle's defence, to be honest with you. They look quite shaky. That was holding the man. I can't say holding the man, can I? Holding the woman. No, that sounds bad. Holding the chick. No, that sounds better. Can everyone here give Scoops a round of applause for making the equal 5th highest score for his cricket team yesterday? Is that genuinely the... Oh, far out. That's not good. There's a reason that they haven't won a game in 1,000 days. Because their side sucks. So Scoops is the best and fairest for the worst cricket side in the country, just about. I feel bad though. I respect the team. Here we go. Liv. Is that Vesley? Bowers is there. She's a tackling machine. My mates are spamming this group chat. Where's the timer? I don't know. In the closet of Narnia. I really don't know what they've done with the timer. Like, it's not that difficult, Channel 7. They've given up, I reckon. Patrikios! Georgia Patrikios! Misses. My favourite player for the AFLW and Scoops' favourite. Let's all wonder why that would be the case, though. Although, to be fair, apart from the fact that she's one of our better players, what do they say when a player holds Darcy Vesio? Darcy Vesio isn't not the only non-binary player as well, so I actually wonder what they do say, because there'd be a slip up the tongue. They'd forget. Call her a she. Well, I can't even say her. Let's just not get political here. Don't want to offend anyone. Here we go. Molly McDonald. Drives inside forward 50. Could that bounce through? No. Point. Yeah, one of Scoops' Fab 5, and they're all just the hottest players for the St Kilda AFLW side. But that's the Fab 5. It's pretty funny. Who do you have it in? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Nath. I had to do so much training online. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of online training. That's what Woolies are going to do. Here we go. McDonald gives it off. Stevens. The two big sticks, please, Stevens. Not the bloody small ones. And we all know what you did against Collingwood last year. That was terrible. How do they let a non... What do you mean, Zay? They're not... Mate, Zay, you do realise non-binary people are not transgender. Like, she was always a woman. She just changed to non-binary. That's allowed in the AFLW. And I doubt that'll ever happen in the AFL men's competition, but if it did, probably be allowed. Sammy's favourite as well. What team are you going for? Well, what team do you think I'm going for, mate? I mean, seriously. Why would I not support St Kilda in both females and males? Yeah, Cats aren't as good as I thought they were going to be. Lockie Miller wouldn't be happy. If the Saints win this game, they'd leapfrog the Cats on the ladder. I thought they'd be a half-decent side after last year. What do I think the AFL gather-round will be next year? It's going to be in Adelaide, mate. They've confirmed it. I'm not sure if you know that already. And they've fixed the timer. It took them almost a full quarter for that. Cheers, Sirens, for the 23 months, mate. There'll be a members video on the channel, I reckon, soon. Behind the scenes of the Golf King Challenge. Just on the GoPro. Can get that up. Good work, Sirens. Well, one of the trainings you have to do is how to deal with homeless teachers singing Jimmy Fat. Maybe. Oh, please don't concede here. We've not defended well. I'll be doing mainly produce though, so like the fruits and vegetables and crap like that, they said, so hopefully that's not too difficult. Surprised you don't. How's it surprising? Everyone knows you like Patrikios. You loved her from the start of the start of the first game. Cheers, Colin. I know you don't really watch it, but what NBL team do you like more? United. I've been to a United game. Melbourne United. There are more fans, or a more established club, more of a history. Although there's not much history in the NBL. Actually, no, wait. The NBL's been around for like quite a while now, since the 80s. There's AFL 23 still a bug. Yeah, maybe not quite as many as what Cricket 24 has. That game's probably worse now. Look, I wouldn't take an 11-point deficit at quarter time. However, it's not like the Saints are out of it. The Saints are starting to get back in this game. Is Gather Round worth it, or is it just the same as if you're going to a... No, it's not the same. Gather Round's very much worth it if you had a group of mates to go with. If it's just you, maybe just you and your dad, possibly not. But if you're like a content creator or a lover of footy, it's worth it. Because there's a whole... It's not just the fact that you're going to a regular game. Because for starters, you can go to all the games that weekend if you want to. And secondly, there's a whole festival of footy there. Everyone gets around and is in full support of it. I wouldn't buy Cricket 24. And I'll tell you why. Because everyone who's making cricket video game content right now, they're not even making Cricket 24 content. It's all Cricket 22. There are heaps of bugs. Apparently, the game's not even improved. It's still the same as the last version, but just worse. It's that bad that Jimbo asked for a refund, and they literally just gave him the better copy of Cricket 22. Fuck you, O'Sullivan. Is that Gabby O'Sullivan? I'm pretty sure Druzy knows her. There's decent history in the NBL, and I think it's getting better while some Americans coming to Australia. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know why Nick gave that to you for free. Alright, well, that's a pretty bad start now. I would have taken 11 points, not 17. You're better off getting Cricket 22. But I wouldn't get any cricket game right now. But, like, you'd be having more fun playing Cricket 22, I think. Big Ant have really messed up this season. This year when it comes to sports games. Like, far out. AFL 23, Cricket 22, 24, sorry. I'm not sure why Nick did that. Still 34 seconds, though, so definitely a chance for another late one. I couldn't tell you where I think that the Renegades will finish because I don't really follow much of the off-season stuff. So I don't really know if the... I think we'll get better, though. We've added a couple of pretty big ins. I know we've got Zampa and I think the Cock as well. So that's all right. I think surely they'll make the finals, which is you got to make top 5 for the Renegades. I think they'll be better than the Stars, hopefully. 13 seconds. Can the Saints quickly rebound here? Don't think they will. Freo can't be this good, can they? They're bloody 13th. If they win this game, Freo, I don't think I'm going to be bothered watching the Carlton game if we don't beat Brisbane. So quarter time, it was a... Would you consider it a long quarter for the AFLW quarter? Like, it's normally less than 20 minutes. It'd probably be considered a high-scoring quarter, I feel. Wouldn't it? It would, wouldn't it? It'd be considered a high-scoring quarter. Alright, well, let's see how bad Mr. Saints Fan's scoreboard is. Apparently, it's really bad. We'll have a look at it. Give it a review and rating. No, it's not that bad. I actually thought it'd be worse. But Saints Fan could honestly just get away with titling it. Fremantle v St Kilda. It doesn't need to put Wally up in, I don't feel. What are Saints doing? Losing finals at F percentage is not good. Yeah, mate, not a good start. I know. I know that. Does he even have a chat? 35 points in a quarter is high. It is pretty high, you're right, actually. What's that? 100... Well, that's not good, though, conceding 4 goals in the quarter in AFLW standards. Saints fans pissed off. No, fair enough. Saints fan has his chat disabled. Well, I'm not the only person know what it's like being disabled after what you did with your leg. He's still got... Like, honestly, like, the viewers for him, I think he could take it, considering that... Yeah, I don't know. Viewers... For the AFLW, Arnatas Ha is the men's. From a Cricket 22 review, I can't tell a singular difference in graphics. I haven't really seen much, mate, because I've given a shit about Cricket 24. I was never considering buying it. I got Cricket 22 because I actually thought that could be fun to stream and make videos on during an off-season 2021. It wasn't really. I was never good at the game. I always find Perth footy signs weird. Yeah, the football signs from Perth, he's really weird. Why is Xavier's chat disabled? He didn't do it on purpose. I reckon YouTube just thought he was underage. Well, we're on 60 viewers. I genuinely predicted this to be the average, and it looks like it's probably been the average. So I kind of could tell. Also, let's get to 100 likes by as whatever point of the stream we can get. Maybe by half-time, possibly. Yeah, I don't know. If my chat was disabled, I wouldn't be bothered streaming, because the chat's a very huge factor of why you stream. Very important part of streaming. So if you haven't got a chat, eventually you lose engagement and you get bored. Unless you're streaming, like, I don't know, gaming, and you're on a call with other people. Yeah, I can understand why I'd be pissed. Not only is the side you support really rubbish in the first quarter, but your chat's fucked. Is this your... Yeah, it is the first in KILDA live stream this year. It is. I missed them though. That's why I want to do more next year. Spent 2 hours in graphics. I saw you put effort. That's the annoying thing I'd have. If you put on a lot of effort, and then it buggers up and you screw up your stream, you've got the right to be annoyed about that. I put in a slight bit of effort, but most of these graphics are kind of similar to the ones I used for the previous streams. Although in saying that, it's not exactly the same. Like, it's a bit of a different setup. And it's probably not going to... They're definitely not going to be what I use next year. Because I always change things up every year. Considering when I should get a premiership tattoo. If I were to ever get a tattoo, which I probably wouldn't get one, but if I were to ever get one, it would be a St Kilda premiership tattoo if we win one. But I'm not really into tattoos because... I don't know, you sort of... It's stuck with you for the rest of your life, really. I guess unless you want to get it removed or whatever. But I don't know. Like, it's painful, it's expensive... And I don't think tattoos really look that good. Like, if... I really wouldn't be attracted to a girl with a lot of tattoos, to be honest. So it's not very attractive. But that's just my opinion. Who do you think will be... I want the Southern Cross tattoo. Tattoos are painful. What do you mean? Obviously, if you're going to get a tattoo, it doesn't feel nice. I'm not dissing anyone that gets one. I know quite a few people with tattoos, but like, if you've got a lot of tattoos, I don't really think you definitely look tougher with them, that's for sure. Well, they're not painful if you have one and then 10 years later than a track, like, you don't feel the tattoo, right? But still. Who do you think will play the granny? Oh, in the AFLW, again, you got to maybe specify, because with an AFLW stream, I don't know if you're talking about AFL or the other league. Who do I think will make the AFLW Grand Final? If I had to predict, let's go... It's obviously the Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane and North. They're the clear 4 dominant sides. Like, there's not a chance in the world they're not the 4 sides in the prelim finals this year. So it's pretty obvious to sort of predict who's going to at least be in the top 4. Yeah, I saw that, Shane. Crows and Melbourne, probably. I think Brisbane potentially. I think they're the 4th ranked of the lot. You've got some, don't you, King Dreamer? But the reason isn't just because it's painful. In fact, that's probably one of the lower reasons. So they're not cheap, and you'll regret your decision. And I don't think people look that good with tattoos, depending on who you are. But you don't have to get one on your arm. You can get one hidden. And a smaller one. Alright, second quarter. I don't really know why the chat's become that, to be honest. Remember, it's going to be shortened because it's the AFLW, so it's not a... yeah, it's only bloody... like a 2-hour game, normally, on average. Good start. Couldn't take the mark. Wardlaw's there. Good tackle. She dropped it. Love the air raid. Yeah, I knew you were going to get around the siren. It's certainly a unique one that you're into. I don't like it that much, though. It's kind of annoying. Definitely reminds you of a local footy ground. Better not concede another one here. I'll be kind of annoyed. Because I know it's been done before, and the Saints did it in one of the games against Collingwood, but you don't often come back from more than 4 goals down in the AFLW. Sounds like a tsunami war. Yeah, it does actually. Does anyone remember when BKR Sport got evacuated on a stream? Like Raz clipped it, I'm pretty sure there was a tsunami warning. Yeah, I know, all the goals. Umpiring's never good in the AFLW, that's probably worse than the AFL. Fremantle Oval's home to the Free Sharks. Yep, maybe that's why. I don't think it is, but it could be. Well, yeah, obviously it's the best opening quarter of the season for Freo. The 13th. On Sunday, I'm going back to Norwood Oval. I'm keen. Sammy, do you want to have a kick of the footy on like Monday or Tuesday, just for a bit? I wouldn't mind having a kick of the footy with someone. Fuck off. And I figured you'd be one because you're always sort of free. Close. Another mark. Everything they seem to touch turns to goal. Now, I guess I'll learn a few of these player names for Freo especially. Not sure who 16 is. I'll come for a kick if you go Wednesday. Yeah, but you don't want to go to where I live. I don't think I'm doing much on Wednesday, but I'm busy. Well, I'm busy Monday. I've got something to do Monday. I won't say what it is. I've got a driving test on Thursday. I reckon Wednesday I'll probably have another driving lesson. Tuesday, probably Tuesday I'd go with you, Sammy, like in the evening. But Xavier, I wouldn't go to the city for it. I'd go local. Not worth going to the city just for a kick with one other person. What are you going to become in life? Well, I'll become more than you, mate, because you seem to be just dishing it out of people in chats for some reason. I need to start learning more of the AFLW. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, thanks, Michaela. I'll be hoping I can pass, obviously. Because I'm relying on passing, to be honest with you. I'm sort of expecting myself to have it by the end of the next week. So if I don't have it, then that'll be a bit deflating. And I look like a bit of a loser. So I don't think any of my mates have failed their P's test. So that wouldn't be a good look if I'm the first of the people that I have passed. Yeah, let me know where and what time. Yeah, would be better. Although, to be fair, not until I actually get my own car. There might still be times where I'm not as... Just wait, what's this? Don't. Clear it. Oh my god, what the hell? Why are there so many open Freo plays there? It's like they want them to score. And they have. No point. 28-9. I forgot to update the last score. Yeah, you're funny, James. Well, that proves you've watched the videos for quite some time. That was still really bad when I did that. The test is very easy. Yeah, but the thing that's worrying me is that I booked in a location where it's more difficult than others, and I haven't actually practiced there, which is... I wish I didn't pick that spot. My dog ate a sock. Good on you, mate. We need a score for the next goal. It needs to be by 2 goals or under, otherwise I don't have faith. Yeah, hopefully get a good test instructor. Don't want to get like a bitch. I don't think I've called Wally up once. Yeah, don't just say I'll do fine, because then it makes it seem worse if I do fail. Because everyone's like, oh, you'll pass easily. You do fine. It's too easy. Oh, lo and behold, I failed the test. You're a loser. You have no place in society after that. Saints in women's are the best second half team. No, they're not. Saints in the women's are arguably one of the worst second half teams. Maybe not that bad, but still, I know against the Giants and Hawthorn and Port Adelaide, we choked leads. Thanks for the confidence, Tiger. I don't know if I'd rather say that than the other comments. Probably would rather say that. Fail somehow, okay. No, I don't think Saints are that good of a second half side. Maybe interstate they are. They were all right north. Obviously against Collingwood they were good. And they were half decent against... Who else was it? It was another game. It might have been Essendon or the Bulldogs. I'm not streaming the NFL. I'm never streaming the NFL. If I were to ever stream it, it'd be the Super Bowl, because it'd literally be the first NFL game I've ever watched. But no one would watch it because everyone would be at school. Unless I get international viewers. But no one would stick around and watch because I don't know anything. When Saints are trailing at halftime, they're good. Normally the sides, whenever St Kilda are involved in a game, the side that is trailing at halftime normally comes back and responds and almost wins. UCAT says he wants to change his connect and gather... What's with all these UK gather and flight updates you give me to Hot Gamer? It's like you're investing in his life more than he is. That's, yeah. So, some instructors I had were very strict. I had good one in my third. Oh, so you've done a few tests. But like, were you... What was the reason you failed your first two, if you don't mind me? It was because you had a poor instructor, you didn't prepare it nearly enough, you made a bad mistake. You did a Sammy and forgot to show up to the test. They only paid to Freo. This is awful. Well, Freo are the home team, mate. They are getting the free kicks, to be fair. But I wouldn't be blaming the free kicks for the reason why we're losing. Disappointing, though. I predicted Saints win by 6. I even said, I might not have said it on the stream, but I definitely said it to someone, that the final margin would not be over 12 points for either side. So, I could be wrong on that. Yeah, obviously the split round's a bit of a crappy idea in a way. Like, I'm not too sure why having a bye before round 1, for the fact that you don't have every side playing first week. Or if you do that, just have a split round, so round 1 is that and the next week. Look, it just doesn't really make heaps of sense. I know why they do it, though. They want to make the most out of the Queensland and New South Wales states, because they've got the NRL and the Vegas for the first week and all that sort of stuff, but still. I guess if the only positive is that the AFL season should be longer. Oh, you are a real wanker if you make... Jesus, lucky not to concede there. Not sure if it's a possibility for you, but when I had my drum sister in the car with me, which is so much... Yeah, but that's so much more expensive, and I don't think I'll be doing that. Because I think I'll just use my dad's car. But I was meant to go on a drive today and do a few things using his car, and let's just keep it simple. I didn't end up doing it unless I do it after this. NRL in Vegas would be cool. If the AFL had a game in America and it was St Kilda, I would, depending on the financial position, would be considering... Nah, but then again, like think about it. If the Saints played in America, they probably will have a bye the week after, but you won't really be able to spend that long in America unless it was round 1 and you decide to go to, like, if you wanted to spend a heap of time there, go for a month, you can, like, make the end of your trip that round 1 game. If that were ever a case to happen, it'd be consideration. But you'd need to give me time to plan. But I'm going to America next year anyway, so don't have to worry. Are you excited for the North, South, East, West, East, South, Central Div 216? Yeah, going to be good, mate. I'll be watching that. I want to have Vegas. That'll go. Yeah, I didn't know about it till recently. It's pretty cool. But it's not going to really help the NRL, I don't think. I don't really think many Americans are ever going to follow rugby league, let alone rugby union, because that's more of the international sport. Henchy, g'day. I wonder if you actually have any interest in this game. I know you're a Freo fan, but I don't think you follow the AFLW. Which 6 teams do you think the Saints will get twice next year in the current fixture model? Good question. It's just a guess. It is a guess. I think they might give us North again for some reason. Maybe the Gold Coast again. I have no idea, mate. You've got to guess because Saints don't play any marquee games, so it's not like we're Collingwood. Because Collingwood, you'd think Essendon, they play Essendon twice, Melbourne twice normally. Seems to normally be the case. Or if you're an interstate side, you obviously play your rival twice. But I'm just guessing for St Kilda. They've only scored 9 in the first half. I know it's a lower scoring product, but fuck me, 9 isn't good. You've watched a few random games this year, but yeah, fit. I haven't watched really any, like sat down and actually been invested in any games besides St Kilda. So I feel like you care slightly for Freo, wouldn't you? Yeah, at least better to know that they're in front than they're behind. Port Vue Saints is good. You have a part-time job. I've got one now. I don't start until, I don't know when, but I know it. No, it isn't until I finish completing training. But no, I do have one, which is good. Ved, mate, what are you talking about? I don't know. What do you want me to say in that? What do I want to become in life? I don't know. Successful. Good if I could maybe start a family one day. I'm going to time you out because you're starting to annoy me. You're not even saying, you're sort of spamming that as well. Trick shots official. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe they have alt scouts. To be honest. Good take. We need to kick the next goal. To be honest with you, I don't think... Oh my god. What the fuck are you doing? Good tackle. Lambert. How is that not ball? What? Okay, these umpires really are pathetic. All the girls are going to put something in the chat very soon about how that wasn't paid ball. What the fuck was that? If he would be still in chat, right? Surely he would have said something about that. Nah, Freya, if the last one wasn't ball, that one isn't ball. Pinchin' so shit, says Saints fan. What number is she again? Is she 24? She isn't. Yeah, no, she isn't great. She should stick to pinching. That's dropping the ball as well. Hold up. Need to find a way to fix that eventually, but I don't think I'll find a way. Cost us a goal in the first quarter. 6-3 frees to Freo. She's 24, right? Isn't she? Pinching. All the goals go for Freo, but I reckon the umpires are favouring the stock is way too much. They are. They are. Not normally one to complain about umpires too much compared to some others, but no, they are. But as I said earlier, it hasn't got an effect on the result. The Saints have been second rate all game. Jeez, a bit of pinching abuse in the chat here. Xenos should be in the forward line. What's she doing down there? Purple, well defensed. Well set up. Oh, good work. Forced the turnover and the Saints have clear numbers. Here's a chance, a one-on-one. Can it sit? You're bad, so bad. Stevens, you're terrible. Jesus Christ. That's annoying. Sorry, but you have a clear run in front of goal and you do that. You can only laugh at this, right? It's not the only time that's happened. That is bad. Here we go. Here's a chance. Or is it? Again, if we concede again, I'll be really pissed after what just happened. Oh no. And they've got it. Yeah, rubbish. That is rubbish. 35-9. Jesus. It's a significant game for Saints and they dish up garbage like this. Freo didn't even have an opportunity this season to make finals from this position. So I don't know what is going on. Now Freo are going to maybe even overtake us on the ladder. Pinching is actually a liability. I won't be too harsh on the players, but I tell you what, she might be better off doing something else. Like, I wouldn't be as annoyed if this is like an Adelaide or a whatever Melbourne away. You'd expect that, but Fremantle have not shown much this season. Freo can make finals still. I don't. Actually, maybe if they win their next two. But I don't think they will. I think I've got a tough one in the next two. I don't know who they play in the next two games, but yeah. Yeah, genuinely, that could be the case. All the goals. She got an exclusive interview from Scoops last week, and since then, she's played like shit. So, good work, Cooper Gresh, if you're watching this. I do feel like if he's watching this, he's going to be blaming the umpires as much as some of the others in chat. How did the Saints lose to Port? Yeah, I don't get it. We lost to another rubbish team in Port Adelaide. But that was annoying because we started really strongly, but it was Port Adelaide that just came back and won away like that. Freo play Melbourne and Sydney in the next 2 weeks. I don't think they're making finals if they're playing Melbourne away next week. They're unstoppable. But we aren't either. We've got to beat Brisbane now. I didn't want that to be the case. I wanted it to be reliant on the Carlton game. But Carlton lost to GWS, which is good. So maybe 5 wins does get you in, but you need a good percentage. And I don't think St Kilda have that good of a percentage. So, lock it in. 11 seconds on the clock. One last goal here. They can get a goal. It could give them some belief. But still, 26 points. Free kick to Freo. You are disgrace. But am I surprised? No. That was a really short quarter as well because we only saw one goal. We only saw one goal. That was an 18-minute quarter. This stream could be over quicker than I thought. That was really shit, though. That's disappointing. I genuinely reckon this could be the most frustrated I've been watching an AFLW game ever. Maybe because I'm streaming, possibly, but even then, like, come on. That's bad. You better hope so, at all the goals, but so far, no good, is what I'll say. These quarters are so... Halftime Freo 35. I wonder if Saints fans finished the stream. He has. Well, I do hope those graphics don't end up being all for nothing. I hope you use at least the template for some other things. Last leg curse strikes me down again. Let's pretend. Yeah, let's just cheer. Yes, come on. Let's go. We got to go. What team's first? I think Adelaide, but I'll have a look. No, Melbourne actually. Melbourne, Adelaide, North, Brisbane. Then Essendon, Collingwood, Gold Coast, Geelong. Essendon play West Coast in the game tomorrow. Next after this. So West Coast are so bad in every league they play. West Coast in the VFL, the Waffle, AFLW, and the AFL, all have combined for I think a total of 4 wins and 42 losses this season. So they're pretty much the bottom side in every single league they're in. Predictions on the AFLW premiers, probably... It's so boring though, because Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, they've been good every season. Like, I don't know why that's the case. How have they not started to regress? I genuinely would like North to win the flag, so let's go for them. Because they're not even that bad. They're really not. Sammy says we should win by 50. Probably. Your sister is your mother, father is your brother. I'll go North as a bit of a... Not even an upset, really. All four are equally as good, you could argue. This, oh no, never mind. Jeez, I've barely eaten today. It's not good, I'm pretty hungry. Freo were about to win their first premiership. Yeah, because they were very good that season, weren't they? But then they just called off the season. It would have been frustrating, particularly for the players. No, I'm not ordering McDonald's. You know, I've ordered takeout already 4 times this week. I don't think I've ordered takeout more times in a week, apart from COVID than that. And I know the reason it sounds bad, but it's because I've been so busy during the days in the trade videos, well, editing and all that I haven't had the time to cook my own food. Otherwise, if I did that, then... And then last night, no one was home, so I just thought I'd treat myself. I don't think we're going to get on a call, Banana Kid. I don't really want to get on a call. I'm not really up for it. But you seem up for it for some reason. Not sure why. What you want to say or whatnot. Maybe. No, I'll probably just read chat till the second half. Talk about the first half. The only people that care are all the Goals and Saints fan. I genuinely don't think there's a single other person in chat that's been watching. And by I say watching with intent that they give a crap about the game. If we don't get 100 likes, that would actually kind of suck. But, yeah. Oh well. What is this Ved guy doing? You have to go watch the Jack jump. Yeah, that's alright. Weather is pretty bad, yeah. It is pretty bad. I'm a Saints fan, Cardi. I'm watching with interest. Yeah, okay. There you go, Harvey. No, it's... I order takeout for lunch, not for dinner. Nah, for dinner I get cooked. My parents cook me. My mum normally cooks for dinner. Like, pretty much every time. No, it's just on, like, during the days where, yeah, literally I'm pretty much by myself, just working on videos, because that's normally what I've been doing during the weekdays. Sun weekdays. Can someone time out Ved? He doesn't even know how old I am. So, you know, don't time him out, leave him for a little bit. I want to see what else he says. Are you friends with Marmalade? Yeah, I'd consider them. Yeah, yeah. I'm decently close with Marmalade. Not that close, though, to the point where I do everything with them, but I've done stuff with them quite a few times. Wouldn't mind attending one of their cricket games soon. If that was not in Adelaide this week, I would have probably gone. So, would have made Saturday more of a... Because I did fucking nothing Saturday. Really. So 23, I'm kind of flat you'd think that, because I look nothing like 23. I'm 20, and even then that's older than a lot of people think I am. And if you're living with your parents when you're 20, this day and age, it's very much not embarrassing. The weather next week in Adelaide better not be shit, says Sammy. Well, you could maybe have a look at the weather. Marmalade annoys me. What way do they annoy you? Alright, should be one more ad break till the start of the second half, and hopefully I can maybe upgrade it from the phone to laptop. just overrated. You probably say that because of how quickly they exploded into popularity and fame, I feel, in the last year and a bit, but I don't think they're overrated, to be honest with you. They do heaps behind the scenes that people don't realise, and I would know more than most. Marmalade loves me. They don't annoy me one bit. Yeah, Marmalade and... Yeah, I know Checkers definitely gets around his A, which is good. If there's one meal that isn't takeaway that you would have for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm not sure. It'd have to be proper home cooked, but I wouldn't be the one cooking it because I can't cook. I'm not good at cooking, so I'd cook something that I might like, but I won't end up liking it as much if someone knew how to cook would have prepared the food. A nice steak's always good. Maybe a really nice steak. Have I missed much? No, not really. Nah, not really. I just got a bit angry over the second quarter, particularly. Saints, obviously, if you look at the scoreboard, are doing shit. I honestly doubt you can cook yourself, to be honest, you bed. Because if you did really know how to cook that much, you wouldn't really be dishing other people, would you? If it makes you feel better, Cardiff, Melbourne United are about to beat the New Zealand Breakers. Yeah, but I have a very limited vested interest in the NBL to the point where I don't even know they're playing every week at all. And this generation, who really needs to learn? Nah, you kind of do want to... Like, you can get away in life without it knowing how to cook well, but you'd be better off if you knew how to cook. I'm not unbanning you, mate. Who the fuck you think you are? After the stuff you're saying in chat, annoying everyone. No, mate. I don't even know who you are. Do you think that Pies will go back-to-back next year? Or do you think a new team will win next year? Hopefully a new team. I think a new team will, to be honest. Yeah, I think a new team will win it. I think there's a very decent chance Brisbane could go and get the flag back after losing last few weeks ago, whenever the grand final was. But no, yeah, you'd rather be able to know how to cook because it's handy. You don't want to just live off takeaway every day, and also you don't want to be relying on other people cooking for you. It's just cheaper and probably like much healthier, and at times more enjoyable. Although I don't like cooking because I hate cleaning afterwards. I just don't enjoy it. Vet, if you're going to make a new account, at least change the first name. It's pretty obvious that's you. You just got removed from your channel on that account and you've joined on the other one. Instead of annoying people, why don't you just stick around and not be annoying? I hope so, Master Seth. I think it'll be a closer margin. Saints fans, stop trying to find out where I work, mate. I think it'll be a closer margin in the second half. It's the second one that you said, Saints fan. Fine. You want to know that badly, you know. Now you do. But you better not just start telling random people because it would piss me off a little bit. I thought when the Collingwood players were getting their medals, a few were, but that's sort of what a lot of players, in a way, you expect them to act. Getting up and about after they want a flag. Although you at least got a handshake the Oz kickers, because I know a few didn't. Well, sometimes you can't tell when people are kidding, to be honest. I'll believe you if you just calm down like the people in chat are saying. You're hoping you'd be yeah, I know you're hoping that, mate. Because you always go there. How much is it to get a decent camera for recording? Depends on like what you want. Like you need to be a bit more specific. What's your ATAR? Stop asking, mate. You're very weirdly obsessed with my life for some reason. If you want to know so badly, I put a video on it and you can watch it on the channel because I don't think I can remember exactly what it was. It was in the 70s, the higher 70s, I think. How much is your camera that you record? Like $1,000, around that. at the time it was like 1,100. So nothing that out of the paycheck, but also not terribly cheap. But now I think it'd be worth a little bit less. Although to be fair, it was a good camera. Like, it's good for what I use it for, just for this. Mainly just filming videos inside. Like, it's genuinely all you need, really, I feel. I don't have a problem with it. And even in the vlogs, it's a good vlogging camera, apart from the fact that the zoom's not great. And it's maybe a little bit clunky as a vlogging camera in a way. My mic, the Yeti mics, they're not that expensive, 180. I might buy a new mic in the next week for sit-down videos and streams. It's like a better quality one, so it reduces... Sometimes there's background outside noise with a laptop and crap, and sometimes that's annoying, so I just can reduce that, and it's just more quality microphone. Plus, I can maybe connect it to this, because I haven't used this in ages. This Fed guy's starting to get a little bit annoying, if he wasn't already. I'm probably going to get a mic next week because it's my birthday tomorrow. Well, yeah, I think you should get a mic after some of the videos you've been making as of late. And streams and all that. Well, we know that guy's not joking. So, let's just... Because he'll join back, right? Let's just get rid of him and not even listen to anything he says. Because he's starting to get a little bit pissed off now. He's starting to getting a little bit annoying now. There's really no need. Third quarter. I forgot that this game was on for a second, to be honest. Too invested in the chat. We keep getting the first centre clearance but kicking it to no one. All the goals. I know how to get 50% Red Rooster on DoorDash for the first 3 orders. I'm not going to do that now because I've already ordered takeout more times than I've probably touched grass. So it's not great this week. It is not great. I'd say it's sad that you flex the amount of Red Rooster you consume. Slightly. More so the Pepsi Max. But you're a bit obsessed with it, I feel. Is the gym going? Yeah, decent. It's more the eating as of late. It's been the problem. Fuck off! That's another free kick. Seriously. That is a differential, I reckon, of probably 9-3 now. Yeah, he did make up for it. I got Red Roost like a week ago the first time I came to yours. I don't know if that was the first time you came to mine. You've definitely had Red Rooster at mine before, I remember that. You've had Red Rooster at mine a couple of times, I reckon. Where do you think the Saints will end up in 2024? I reckon I've been asked that question a good 50 times now. Probably... I genuinely reckon we might finish 9th or 10th. We might like regress a little bit and then bounce back into the 8. You haven't had Red Rooster since last time I was in Melbourne. I haven't had a bad Red Rooster experience in a while now, to be honest. Still KFC's better. Not sure, Master Seth. It's probably all under the same account though. Like you can have one YouTube account and then just have multiple accounts under that. So you just create a new like channel I think just under your email address. No, you had it another time. I remember I ordered Red Rooster. Yeah, no, the popcorn chicken's not good. The one at the footy, like I use that as ammunition, as opposed to food. I literally, I just throw it at Cooper Gresh when he's watching the game. Should come down for the Geelong show next year, Pat. Depends on when it is, though, chappy. What date? Yeah, the barbecue bacon burger was alright. Well, we're not winning this. Especially when you're kicking it straight to a Fremantle player. In the sight and line of the fucking goals. Why would you do that? It's quite obvious the ball wasn't going to go to a St Kilda player when you're aiming it there. It was this weekend, so it's normally October. I'd go next Sunday, chappy. I genuinely would. If it's still on, it probably won't be still on. I genuinely would go next Sunday. I would, Michaela. I'm in Perth next year, which should be good. Yeah. I'd still have the burger regardless of the change, as long as it tastes good. Yeah, I haven't had Red Rooster in... Look, I think the last time I had Red Rooster probably... Actually, no, it wasn't that long ago. It was like almost a month ago. No, actually, the AFLW. They haven't... I don't know if you count the AFLW Red Rooster, because they've got stalls there.
Yeah, did you put the washing, like detergent for the clothes?
Oh, it's finished. Put it in the bin. It's finished. It's run out. What did Sammy say? But are you in Perth, though? Because I've seen you say that a few times, and you always... Oh, come on! She threw that! Thank you, umpire. Please. Don't waste it. Go. Friend's been the only player, really, that looks like scoring. Need to kick a goal here. Yeah, but that's like that's a decision you just cannot look away from. If you don't pay that, like that's almost sackable if you don't pay that. You know what I mean? And that should be another one in the back, and they do pay another one, and that is a fair decision if you're watching the game, which I don't know how many people who are watching it. Mainly here for the chat, which I'm fine for. I don't mind these chats, but I prefer to title it something. I prefer to have something else that I'm focused on as opposed to the just chattings. So that's what AFLW Saints games work. Tanner Smith. Literally cannot miss this. Got it. Got it. Game on. Maybe not just yet. Maybe need to kick another one. Maybe another two for it to be a chance before the end of the quarter. 10:33 on the clock as well. You won on Friday. It was alright, but they need more rides. Well, if it's over, chappy, I don't know why you even... Oh, you're talking next year. Oh, if you're talking about next year. Oh, that's what you meant by next year. Yeah, maybe. You should have told me last week, though. I may have gone. I actually probably would have gone. Because Saturday... Literally, because I was meant to do something with my dad, but he decided to just not end up doing it. So I literally did fuck all day. Literally, I stayed home. I worked on a video, made some graphics and stuff. So I thought, well, if I'm going to be stuck at home, I might as well. Nah, it's fair enough. You went with Dylan. Nah, that's fair. But no, if you did ask me, I would have gone. Even though it is in Geelong. Here we go. We're starting to get free kicks here. Yeah, I know Saints fan, but that was a home game. We did have the crowd on our side of the way, and I actually didn't watch that game at all. I was in Queensland at the time, but I just checked the scores, and I saw that we just won after being down by 30. I'm like, this is might as well not bother with this one. We look We look like we have more intent in this last few minutes. Is that game Swan season left early? Who would know? We're looking for the free kicks. They're probably going to try and even the free kick out, the umpires. Oh, shit. I just got a call from my fucking work. Shit. Give me a second. Yes, I know I'm muted. I know I'm muted, guys. I fucking know I'm muted. I had to do something. I had to do something regarding the job, and it's more important than whatever this is. Yeah, well, it was an important phone call that had happened midstream. I wasn't expecting it. I had to submit something to get a code that I send over. That in a couple of days they're gonna give it back to me, and that's when I can start all the training shit. Am I live? Yeah, people, I'm not that dumb. I knew I was muted the whole time. I had to take a call. It's good that you're back. Yeah, I wasn't going to end it. Now that clears up a little bit of stress because I actually was not sure what I was going to do with that, but no, it's good that that's finished, which is good. Confirms it pretty much. So 5 minutes to go. We haven't conceded, I guess, which is good. But it doesn't look like we're going to be scoring heaps. I didn't get to watch the last 3 minutes, so what actually happened? Did I miss anything? All the goals? Anyone else? Jeez, footy style. Although I think the content can get better. Wouldn't say it's the best content in the world the last few weeks. Personally, because I don't really enjoy making those videos as much, the trade ones, but they sort of need to be made. You missed nothing. I figured so. I figured that I missed nothing. Zay's back in the chat. One more goal here would be alright. You are a whale. Oh my god. Oh, she turned it over. No, she didn't. She turns it over again. She falls on her feet. How's that not a full free kick? How is that not a free kick? Kobe Miller, shout out. I'll shout you out when we get to 80 likes. How about that, mate? Three, 2-2 on the clock. Need another goal. Or 2, 3 or 4 or so. There's Lizzo on the field. Yeah, she's halftime entertainment. It'd be more entertainment just watching her fucking fall over than her singing. Here we go. Vesley. Good work, Patricios. Crunch to the tackle. 2:20:51. No, I'm going to end the stream after the game because I'm probably going to go on a drive or have some food. Or both. Why don't you go on UCAT's Instagram or Riders or whatever and just spam DM UCAT or Rider for him to do a Kahoot stream. I reckon he'll love that. I reckon just go on UCAT's Instagram. Anyone that wants a Kahoot, go and just message him non-stop for a good 50 messages. Do a Kahoot. The more you say it, the more he'll want it. No, don't do it in the chat, mate. Do it on UCAT. Well, if you don't have Instagram, tough luck. UCAT is at a charity thing all day. Colm, you do realise the reason why I said that was so it could annoy UCAT. Not so we could actually do a Kahoot stream. Fuck! And that is curtains for the Saints. 27 points. Do Ryder then. I don't know. Do whoever. Do roaming has. Do roaming has. Do roaming has. Because I need to get him back for what he did before. We don't care. You're 12. You don't have to say it 4 times. Hero. Muscles. Do go time. No point. I'd be better off doing roaming Haz, I feel. Actually, I think Haz is going to be streaming soon if he isn't already, which he might actually be streaming right now. He said he was starting back up his Cricket 22 career mode or whatever. So keep an eye out for that if it ends up happening. I actually should have streamed last night. But, like, I could have, but what would I have done? You know what I mean? Like, realistically, what are the things to stream the off-season? There's nothing. I mean, to be fair, in general, there isn't much. But, like, you've got... I don't really want to do AFL 23. I don't find much enjoyment out of it. You can't just do a just chatting in the middle of the evening. not a really great stream idea to do then. 1:16. Here we go. Bring back reacting to old videos. No point. I can't just endlessly recycle or produce new videos to react. Is it raining? It looks like it's raining. Yeah, so all of the good videos that I can react to have already been reacted to. It is raining, and it's raining heavily, which is making it more difficult now, I feel. I mean, you're not going to be taking any marks, are you? Oh, I reckon AFLW in the rain is... It's hard to watch. It's one of the toughest watches in sport, to be honest with you, because it already is that congested and all that. And in the rain, it's even worse. This is a tough watch. I spent the last 5 minutes looking for my phone, then I realised on my lap watching this dickhead. Well, not a dickhead for watching the stream. Thanks for watching the stream, Chunky, but dickhead for not realising. Oh, it's good mark in the rain. I have no idea why she's not just hurrying up and just booting it as long as she possibly can. And she's dropped it. 8 seconds. Pissing down. This is a very disappointing game. I really thought it was going to be close. Unless it dries up completely in this last quarter, then yeah, that'll be all she wrote for the season. I actually think all she wrote for the entire season. Imagine the boss is watching. Well, as I said before, there's actually genuinely a chance because they will start knowing about the channel. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna not tell them, especially when they said tell me a bit about yourself. It's the main thing I reckon associate with myself. To be honest with you. So that's why I'm not going to be much of a dickhead on streams when more people like that find out about streams. So what would it be then if the Saints dropped? They dropped to 12th on the ladder. What if fancy are working? That's what I'm sort of fearful of, to be fair. But, you know, you can't really do much about that. You just tell them I'm working. What do you want me to do, mate? So that's why people like you better not go around telling everyone where it is, because that'll piss me off. Final quarter, almost starting. You are a legend. Started watching. Oh, I saw that you were an effing something, and I was like, oh, geez, what are you going to... People have been ripping into me all stream on fake accounts. I thought that was another one, but no, I appreciate it, mate, a lot. 10K, that's it's a couple years now, 2021. Feels like longer than 2 years ago, though, in a way. Well, yeah, they're not going to be on the side of the fans pissing me off, are they, Shane? That would be a bit tragic. He works in Mildura with Nick. Did you people mix up teams up for the soccer like you did recently? For the soccer? For the soccer match? The YouTuber soccer match? You're not going on a walk with your girlfriend. I know, Luke, you're not. Because your girlfriend lives in the... Your girlfriend lives in the opposite state of where you live, mate. It's all bullshit. This vid is not doing good. Which vid? Oh, mate, if you're talking about the stream, I don't really care. It's the AFLW, mate. It's only because I wanted to watch the game. I figured, see how a stream performs. Yeah, with Jake. Yeah, Jake, Rippon, and Sammy. I don't know if I don't want the teams to be changed. I prefer to stick with the exact same teams. Maybe despite any Sammy. Will I stream BBL? I might stream one BBL game, 1 or 2. But sometimes I don't see it as worth my time when I do the BBL streams. You could argue this wasn't worth my time, but I still enjoyed the chat. But no, in hindsight, maybe I wouldn't have done this stream because like it's such a rubbish game. If I knew all this bad, I wouldn't have watched it. No, he needs to stop creating those group chats because he woke me up in the morning. To be fair, I went back to bed, but it's not the point. You just can't be doing that. How you doing, McBinny? Yeah, alright. Not really thrilled about this game, to be honest with you. It's a pretty disappointing one, but no, alright. Well, let's say the Renegades make the finals and it's not in Melbourne, then I'll stream those games. Why not? I've got to buy some actual merch to wear though for the games because I've been going to the games just wearing whatever. I was playing a game and there were people who know you. Oh, it's good to know. I like to hope I'm a relatively good person. 27 points though. It technically can be made back, but no, not in this context. The sub, that's good, mate. Stars women all up for 29. That isn't good. Well, actually, it is good because I'm not a Stars fan. Yeah, apparently Luke's on his way up with his girlfriend for a walk, which I do not believe. After all the stuff that he kept telling me about her. But if it's true, maybe I am envious. But it isn't. Trying to go to all BBL games this year. Oh, to 2 BBL games. They got 3 runs less than Lara 5th last week. That's not good. Yeah, the person that... Yeah, you know who the person is, Mr. Saints fan. Final quarter. Well, now I know not to be bothering any more streams for the AFLW because I did not hit the mark whatsoever. That's not to say that chat hasn't been good though, but yeah, in general hasn't really been successful. Gartridge, good start. UCat's actually in the chat. Is that actually UCat? Oh, it is. Well, like, why would anyone make a fake UCat FC account? But again, you can't talk UCat. You don't care about the women's game anymore, do you? I don't think you've attended a single Fremantle game. Let alone not this one. Oh, we've got a free. Well, if we can get a free kick and get a shot on goal early, Janome Anderson, Indigenous player on Indigenous round. Don't think she's ever kicked a goal in her career. And I don't think she'll kick one here, to be honest with you. I haven't got any belief that she'll kick this. I'll take that back. Go! Go Saints! 21-42. We got the first to the last. Bit of hope. Make the scoreboard a little bit more respectable. Make the stream a little bit more entertaining. Make my 2-hour period from 3 to 5 more worthwhile. Suck it, UCAP. I don't think it'll come back. We'll come back. No, we're still down by 21, but take anything we get. Thinking about going to Melbourne right before New Year's to watch Strikers in Adelaide. You're not. Yeah, I reckon you should, Zay, because a few other people I reckon will be down during that period. And if there are a lot of people going to that Renegades v Strikers game, I'll definitely be going if I'm not busy, obviously. But that's her first goal, I'm pretty sure. So look at that. Got around her, but mate, focus more about winning than getting your first goals. Great. That's straight to I'll say one thing. If we find a way to win, I don't think we deserve to win. I really don't. Why would you spend so much on a game? You know it makes sense, mate. What was she doing? Scoops has a career batting average of 8 runs. Probably better than most of the players at Lara 5th, to be honest. That's why he won a best and fairest, averaging 8 with the bat. Do you know, I don't normally do AFLW, but no, this is honestly the first and probably only stream I'll do. Thought I'd see how it does. Nah, Will, that's a bit harsh, mate. A little bit harsh saying that. It's not, no, it's not a punishment stream. Just because you don't like the AFLW doesn't mean other people don't. I wanted to watch the game and I wanted to see how well it would do on a stream. Is there anything wrong with that? I know it's not going to perform as well as the normal streams, but I don't care. How do you afford your tickets to Saints games? Well, through the YouTube channel that you apparently claim makes no money. I mean, how else am I affording it? Well, a Lara 5th watch along, if they did live stream and televise a game, would actually be a chance of happening because it'd be actually entertaining. More entertaining than this, I feel. Footy Star. I hope you're talking about men's and not women's because the Crows, they're a lock for finals. We met each other last year, Bombers v Suns. Were you at Crips? Or was that Bombers Suns in 2022? Yeah, Crips was only ever good for that game. Social Blade says you make... Yeah, well, Social Blade's wrong. If you're relying on Social Blade's analytics and statistics, then you're doing a wrong job. I'm not going to say exactly what I make, but what I will say is it's very much nowhere near that amount. So thanks for the assumptions. I don't know if I remember the helicopter, to be honest. Maybe. I don't get why this person cares so much. It's like, why does he want to know everything about everything that has to do with myself? Alright, you think that I don't make enough to pay for the tickets for the Saints games, but I clearly do. If I didn't, I wouldn't be going on the trips. But you can't be relying on Social Blade. Social Blade make a really shitty estimate. And plus, I don't just make it through ad revenue as well. But although it's a large chunk. You know what I don't... You know what? Why don't I make a Scoops 22 career mode? Because Lara's in the game. Sure. Yeah, next you're going to ask me for my details for my card and all that. Like, mate, fuck, what more do you want from me? And I already told him I live at home, so I wouldn't be paying for rent anyways. Messi v Ronaldo, this is the academy. I think Messi's a better player. But I respect Ronaldo more. The draw was pretty crazy last night. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I saw it though. Saw the replay. Didn't watch it live. Ball! Need to score a goal in the next minute. At least. Priest. Don't fumble. Yeah, you've sort of messed up there into a brick wall. Was it the first? Yeah, this season, not ever. Jesus. Freo chant's not as quiet as I thought it would be. Pretty loud for the crowd. Be tougher, Saints. Be tougher. Free kick, Saints. Give it and go. Just give it and go. You've sold 250 raffle tickets in an hour at a charity event. That's pretty good, isn't it? What charity event and what have you done to get that position? Go! Bounce! Oh, Driscoll, I hope you go back to I don't know where the hell I was going with that. UCAT is on UCAT FC. Sorry, UCAT is on his normal account, not UCAT FC. Interesting though, the charity tickets he's selling. Why do I feel like there's one more twist in this stream? In this game. Maybe Saints can make a late surge here. Because they are starting to use the ball better and actually making good decisions. That's a good kick. Shit disposal. What are you doing? Do you want to lose the game? Nice disposal. Friend. Well, you're not my friend if you do that crap. And now she's injured. No one would want to be friends with a crippled. 8:20. I don't think there's enough time. That bloke can ask for a Kahoot stream now. Oh yeah, UCAT. You might have to schedule a Kahoot stream. Some kid really wants one. It's for ovarian. I can't speak. Ovarian cancer. It's for mums. It's pretty easy to get the position. Oh yeah. Well then that's good. Shows you care. And you have, you can relate, I guess, to the whole charity. You need to give it back. Oh, that's okay. That's probably the best positional. Oh, stop trying to win the game for your own club off your own boot and just do the basics. Because the basics are not what they're doing. Scoop should be a coach. He wouldn't allow this sloppy footy. He coached Shrey in his in the TikTok. Helped him with his goal kicking. But I think Shrey got a new coach, didn't he? Had enough of Scoops. Haley Miller. Just about finished the game. No, you should know that, Will. The AFLW quarters are much shorter. Well, not heaps shorter, but like decently shorter. They don't stop the clock when there are boundary throw-ins and all that for some reason. I think apart from the last couple minutes of every quarter, which is annoying if you need as much time as you can get, which we do in this scenario. And also, the timer starts from 16.5. So, like the last quarter we had, or one of the quarters was only 18 minutes. Not even at 20 minutes. You should do a video on your favourite. Yeah, it's pretty bad, Will. I know you don't care, but at the same time, bit harsh to say it was for a punishment. But maybe it is a punishment doing this at the end of the day. I thought it'd be a bit better than what it is at the moment. Fuck's sakes, we're so shit. Disappointing. It's disappointing because I actually cared quite a bit before the start of the game. It's the only reason I actually went through with the stream. Jeez, the viewer count for this stream only hit 1,000, so not a high one. Where do you think Saints are going to finish? I think they will finish next year in the AFLW. I don't even know why you asked that question. No idea, mate. 10th. Don't think we'll make finals. Not even going to hit 100 likes, which is a bit of a disappointment. It's alright though. Nah, it's not a punishment. Well, it's better with the chat as well, by the way. And also, I'm not watching a random neutral game. Well, maybe I shouldn't have bothered watching this game with that shit we played. Ball. Play on. Pay the advantage. And fuck you. Sorry, but it is a punishment, Will, actually, to watch this crap. I think Freman's men's teams will finish in the bottom 4. A lot of people feel like they'll drop even more. I thought there was a chance they could make the 8 again this year, but the signs aren't suggesting that's going to happen. So, yeah, I'm not going to be the one tipping for that to be the case. Just give it to Patricios because she always knows how to use the ball. Seems like a lot of the other players haven't got a damn clue. Nah, I don't think I'll stream the grand final. Because it's not going to involve any of the clubs I support, and the game isn't going to be that high quality. Normally the games are at a crappy time. Like, in the middle of the day. No, do not kick that. Hit the post. Even 4-goal margin. It'll be in Adelaide. Says if it's in Melbourne, if Melbourne have a home grand final, I hope that is the case. I might actually go to the game because I went to a few finals last year in the AFLW. It wasn't that bad. Just got the community together a bit because there was nothing else on. Spawning event was. To say I've been to a grand final at least in the AFLW, I'd go. Could be the finishing touches here. Sidestep, another point. Actually, not even a score. Hold up. Two minutes to go. The difference between the best... Yeah, you're right. Half of the players are just not up to scratch. They're not up to standard. Maybe they're trying to grow the game too quickly with all the teams. What the fuck is this password for this iPad? Oh, Jesus, fuck. Alright. He creates a grip. Nah, look, I don't care about him anymore, all the goals. And I haven't for a while, ever since he started doing all that stuff. That's not a throw. If you're going to pay a throw, you've got another thing coming your way. Jesus Christ. What could I have done this 2-hour period instead of watching this game? A few things. Could have done what I was going to do with my dad. I could have gone out, gone for a walk. You know, filmed a video. Could have hanged myself. I don't know why I said that. Bit harsh saying that, to be honest. Nah, the game needs to support AFLW, so give it as much support as you can. The game will get better. But the result won't get better. This one won't. This is why it's a punishment stream. No, it's only a punishment stream because we're playing crap and it's annoying. What vid would have you filmed? Going through every single game I've attended and sort of like ranking them. UCAT did that. I thought it was a good idea, so I'm doing the same. Jesus, she is... I know, I'm not going to take it out on her, but far out, she is a liability. It's just horrible on TV, I reckon. Watching a neutral game on TV is pretty bad. That's why it's only St Kilda games I'd be bothered watching. But even then, like the Essendon game, I didn't actually watch it. Just didn't want to watch it. The North game, I had it on the background at a family lunch. The Bulldogs game, I was out. With family for a dinner, but I watched some of it on my phone. Anyway, 45-21, Freo win for the 6 people that actually care, which would be me. Yeah, and the Collingwood game, I was in Queensland for it, so I couldn't really watch it either. The real punishment's playing AFL 23. Nah, it's disappointing, all the goals. I'll probably still go next week, though, against Brisbane. I shouldn't tell Scoops. I wouldn't tell Scoops what? What did he... You blame Scoops for the interview, I reckon. Maybe I'll put a little clip in for the vlog. I might put it, I might not. Well, 2 hours later, update on the stream. Wasted my 2 hours. I could have done anything. Could have gone for a jog. Could have gone for I could have done anything, but I decided to watch a crappy game. They lost by 4 goals, and I regret my decision big time. Alright. I think that'll wrap the stream up. I can't have it titled this, and I also don't think I can afford to stream for that much if I were to. It ended earlier than I thought, though, to be completely honest. Yeah, I know, all the goals. You've got a very vested interest. For those wondering, the playbacks on this stream, it only just cracked over 1,000, so in 2 hours, it's a lower number than I normally get, for sure. When will Has do his stream, though? I'm curious. He said he was going to go maybe a little bit later on in the evening. Alright, thanks for watching. Shitty result, but good to get some of the chat involved in the discussions and all that. And don't think I'll be doing another stream for the AFLW at all. Maybe next year, possibly. However, like the BBL and cricket streams, people might want those. So we'll see what happens with the streams this season, the live reactions of the off season. I'm not too sure. But till then, see you soon for probably video sometime next week.